Who else wants to own 15 easy-to-learn, brutally effective, combat-proven fight enders to win any confrontation in 4 to 7 seconds against larger, more skilled opponents for free? You do. That's who. Because just knowing these simple bam bam he's out fighting tricks means instant respect, a fearless new sense of calm, and an enormous boost in self-confidence that infuses every part of your life. So if you're interested in knowing how to fight and win without belts or long practice or learning any complex nonsense at all, then listen up. This may be the most important message you ever receive, because I'm about to make you one hell of a feared and respected man. I've got 15 ultra-filthy, no-nonsense fight moves taught to you by over a dozen of the world's most feared and dangerous men that I want you to have for free. These nasty techniques have been specifically chosen from thousands because they're, number one, simple. So easy, in fact, that anyone, no matter what your size, strength, or skill level, even if you've never been in a fight before in your life, can use them almost instantly. Easy to learn. These moves require no special knowledge or skills. Watch them just once. Practice them if you want. It's not necessary. Then use it tomorrow if need be. Number 3, they're devastatingly effective. It's all over in 4 to 7 seconds. Lights out, fight over with you on top. The tactics and techniques that you'll discover have all been proven in real combat with blood on the line to gain instant advantage, inflict nightmarish pain, and put an opponent away in seconds. Here's the story. My name is Jim Curley on behalf of Bob Pierce over at FightFast.com. Our little company has been the undisputed industry leader in simplified self-protection instruction for well over 20 years. I've literally spent millions of dollars combing the globe to gather together the world's most accomplished and vicious fighters. Men who just don't talk about fighting, but who have blood on their hands. U.S. Special Forces combat soldiers, black bag assassins, illegal cage fighters, stone cold street brawlers with hundreds of street fights under their belt, ruthless Chicago gang enforcers, decorated Delta Force special operatives, seasoned barroom bouncers, SEAL team badasses, Israeli anti-terrorist killers, Russian Spetsnaz experts, and many others. This is for real. You're about to get a true insider's peek into an astonishing world of combat instruction that few people ever get a chance to see. Stuff that can transform you into a mega dangerous fighter very quickly. Read a few of the testimonials on this page. This should help convince you everything I'm saying is absolutely true, which is why my unique little company has been getting a lot of attention from some of the biggest magazines inside and outside the industry, including Men's Journal, Penthouse, Black Belt, Inside Kung Fu, Iron Man, Guns and Ammos, Muscle and Fitness, Men's Fitness, and a lot more. So many that I can't name them all. Really. I've had fun pissing off bigwigs all along the way too, including the FBI, who've been dying to shut me down, military higher-ups who don't want their treasured secrets revealed, and of course the martial art belt factories, who stand to lose a fortune. Some guys love me, others hate me. Doesn't really matter. Fact is, no other company on earth has amassed such an intense arsenal of real-world combat instructional packages. I've offered over 85 titles with nearly 1,000 hours of fight instructions, taught by top world-class combat experts willing to spill their most treasured fight secrets. It would be impossible for anyone, even me, to start over and rebuild this collection for any amount of money. One competitor recently offered me over $1 million just for limited rights to it. Sorry, no go. Which is exactly why this is so important to you. Because I want to give you nearly 2 hours of some of the best parts of this collection for free. The package is called Brutal Fight Enders. And before I dive into the details, you first need to understand something. Here it is. On the street or in the office, playing pool in a bar, walking to the store with your wife or girlfriend, taking a whiz at a gas station, coming out of the movies with your kids, wherever, you will most likely be confronted and attacked by someone bigger and stronger than you. It's true, a fact that's been 100% confirmed by FBI white papers and crime stats. Another thing, the police are not your personal bodyguards. No, In fact, with all due respect, cops show up afterwards to snap grisly photos, draw chalk lines, write up reports, and clean up the blood. So what's my point? Well, just this. When it hits the fan and some goon decides he likes the look of your wife, or climbs through your kid's bedroom window, or thinks it would just be funny for him and his buddies to humiliate, beat, and rob you, well, having a handful of simple and devastating moves to quickly dominate and end a confrontation in seconds, with your opponent shocked, dismayed, and running for his life, would be extremely valuable to you. Wouldn't you agree? It also means a major boost to your own personal confidence level too. I mean, have you ever noticed how some men, even small guys, can walk into a room and everything changes? You know, that E.F. Hutton pause when the band stops playing, girls turn their heads, and other guys nervously clear their throats. It's weird, isn't it? Because it's almost never about good looks, but that strange and unknown quality called confidence. It attracts women, commands respect and loyalty, and, without saying a word, puts thugs on notice that you're not to be messed with. And once you know, deep down, how to inflict instant, vicious consequences against anyone who dares screw with you or your family, you will suddenly possess the kind of supreme confidence that others notice from across a crowded room. And that is what this is all about. Here's just a small taste of what's in this intensive 100-minute Brutal Fight Enders DVD package. First, how to use a single knuckle blow using very little pressure into an easy-to-hit pressure point to bring any man of any size to his knees in excruciating pain. It's almost funny to see little kids and small women use this to dominate full-grown men. Here's another, a very cool upside-down handshake trick used by savvy bar bouncers to stop trouble just as it's about to start. Land him on his knees in seconds with you in total control. He'll be obeying your every command. Another one, a simple human pliers move that will shred through flesh and muscle and send him reeling into shock. It's a bloody and ruthless technique, but it'll instantly strip away his willingness to fight and convince all his pals that you are not to be played with. Here's another thing you'll learn. 4 simple improvised weapons, and I'll bet you're carrying at least 2 of them on you right now, that can be instantly lethal when used properly. This is how you'll take ordinary objects and turn them into vicious fighting tools he won't be expecting. A single deadly strike that will either A, instantly knock him unconscious, or, with slightly more force applied, B, disconnect his spinal cord from his skull. This is as brutal as it gets. Here's another one, a very nifty underhand lace move that uses the back of his neck and the V of your leg to snap his arm like a pretzel while you choke him out. Yes, wicked and humiliating for him, but so simple and effective it'll all be over in a matter of seconds. Here's another, one hell of a brutal shoulder roll leg bar. Very simple to do and very effective for anyone stupid enough to bear hug you from behind. It's shocking how quick this will pop his knee and leave him begging for a ride to the emergency room. And much, much more. The vicious distract and pivot that takes advantage of easy, soft targets that most people leave wide open. How to properly use your kneecap. Most experienced street fighters don't even know this, for maximum damage. The punishing nose bridge looks innocent enough but inflicts mind-numbing pain. The blinking thumb rake, one hell of a brutal move. An Israeli Special Forces bone crusher doesn't require a lot of force but highly effective in shattering specific delicate bones. And on and on. It's all here and plenty more. This collection is impossible to get anywhere else. It's 2 decades worth of hard work, owned and produced by my own little company. Okay. Knowing this does not mean you're about to become some kind of savage, knuckle-dragging jerk. No, you can remain that smart, sweet guy that you are, knowing that you could take care of business if you really had to, handling trouble with a new sense of calm, as if your body were suddenly a cocked and loaded weapon. People can smell that kind of confidence from a mile away, and punks and criminals tend to stay away, and idiots, even big dumb idiots, think twice before starting trouble. There's nothing quite like the rock-solid surety that comes with knowing how to take care of business if you really have to. It means you can just smile and walk away from silly confrontations, or end it in a flash if things get serious. Your choice. Here's how to get this right now. The Brutal Fight Enders DVD package is worth $97. I've sold this to select clients all over the world, but for a limited time, I will send it to you for free. I only ask that you pay a very reasonable $7.95 for shipping and handling. There's nothing to worry about. You're not joining a club or paying for a membership fee or anything like that. There will never be any kind of sneaky reoccurring charges. This is a one-time shipping fee only. That's it. My one hope is that when you see how good this stuff is and how it so dramatically improves your confidence level, that you'll come back and order something else from me. Like I said, I've got 85 packages to choose from. My small company has already absorbed the enormous cost of producing and editing this material, as well as duplicating the DVDs. So I'm sure you understand that this small shipping fee is absolutely necessary to weed out the millions of tire kickers and keep me from losing my shirt. To get this free DVD rushed out to you right now, just click on the button that says Get My Free Brutal Fight Enders. Do that right now. But you don't even risk 1 penny of that $7.95 shipping and handling charge. Because if you aren't totally thrilled, for whatever reason, even no reason, then I insist that you call my office and get a full refund of your $7.95 and keep the 15 Brutal Fight Enders. I trust you completely. That's how confident I am that this will change your life. Fight Fast and TRS has been in business for over 23 years, and we have a reputation for treating customers exactly the way we would want to be treated. You can also order this free DVD package by phone if you want. My office number is 1-800-899-8153. Ask for department number FBF 300 and tell the operator that you saw this video and want your 15 Brutal Fight Enders for free. Have your credit card ready for the shipping fee, or you can even get this by mail. You can simply send a $7.95 check or money order payable to TRS, Department FBF 300, 606 East Osequia Avenue, Visalia, California 93292. No matter how you order, your free DVD package will be rushed out to you immediately. As I mentioned, if you don't like it, just call the office and they'll do a prompt refund of your $7.95 shipping and handling fee. Of course, the fastest and easiest way to get your hands on this is to order it online right now using the Get My Free Brutal Fight Enders button. But wait, I'm about to get really generous here. For anyone who takes advantage of this now, I will also include a free bonus. I call it Advanced Fight Enders. Still simple and easy to learn, but a tad more advanced. Stuff you'll want to watch a couple of times, maybe even train a little if you get a chance. Here's just a taste of what you'll discover on this additional free bonus DVD. 1. How to quickly break free of a rear naked choke while cracking his ribs and dropping him on his head. This works so fast he won't know what happened or how he landed in the hospital. 2. A ferocious but amazingly simple bull rush stopper that levels anyone charging against you. The more momentum he's got going, especially for a big dude, the worse it'll be for him. It's an absolute merciless tactic, but will save your hide when you really need it. 3. The beastly roll and throw that uses simple gravity and a cool maneuver to crack his skull open like an eggshell. This one's a doozy, and he may not survive it, so be very careful when practicing this, or you'll have a dead training buddy on your hand. And there's a lot more. A map of the pain-rich pressure points around the body, how to use his jaw like your own personal handle to drive his face straight into the pavement, instant knockout nerve shots, lock and drop moves that put you in total control, and so much more. This Advanced Fight Enders bonus is crammed with easy-to-learn fight moves that will take your skills to the next level. The best part is that this bonus will also be included in your package for free. It's a gift from me to you for taking the time to check this out. I've included this Advanced Fight Enders bonus worth $49 all on its own in exactly 177 package as a kind of shameless bribe to get you to jump on this right now. I expect they'll all be snapped up and gone by next week, and I'm not planning on making any more of these, so you gotta hurry. The normal purchase price for this entire package is $146. You can't find this kind of simplified, quick-learn fight instruction anywhere else for any price. And right now, it's all yours for free. You will never find a more generous offer than this again. Protecting yourself and your family is your job as a man. And heaven forbid, when crunch time hits and there's no other choice, you'll be damn glad you know this stuff. It's that powerful. For a safer life, this is Jim Curley for Bob Pierce and the staff over here at FightFast.com signing off. But before I do, I've got one more thing. I also have a very important interview with a Mr. X, a guy who values his anonymity, but has local law enforcement drooling with excitement. They would prefer I not share this interview with him, but screw him. I think this material is exactly what civilians need. It's an audio lesson that I'm going to give you for free. You'll receive immediate access to it so you can listen to it right away from your computer. We're calling this interview Alpha Power Signals because in it, Mr. X very precisely details how you can discover the secrets of alpha males. Cops and professional soldiers learn about command presence in their tactical training. But command presence goes way beyond tactical skills. In fact, this mysterious Mr. X did an exhaustive study on the nonverbal signs alpha males give off and will describe how to make them part of your very own arsenal. In this interview, Mr. X will reveal the nonverbal patterns of dominance, the big cues to recognizing fear in an opponent, how to utilize hand-face movements to control your interactions with others. With all that you'll learn in this amazing interview, you will, in the space of a few moments, convince the other guy to realize the drastic mistake of messing with you, usually without incident. You can let him save a little face if you decide to, but it's not necessary. This is the same stuff that big city metro cops utilize to control groups of people when they're obviously outnumbered. It's like learning a completely new universal nonverbal language. A language of confidence and dominance that others, even complete strangers, will notice from across a room. This is critical information that you absolutely want to know. I will make the link available to you for this free bonus seconds after you agree to the Brutal Fight Enders. It's another generous gift from me to you, but you got to take advantage of this right away and click on that button, Get My Free Brutal Fight Enders. Do it now, you'll be glad you did.